Oh look, another fucking idiot with a microphone gives this shitty useless opinion on a ban list that's probably coming out in mid-September. Probably. Hypothetically. So rather than bore you with top 10 ban list hits September 2017, I'll take a different angle on this one. Mostly because I've already done that, but it's getting really fucking boring these past few weeks. I want you at some point after watching this video, clicking like, subscribing, leaving a comment and becoming a patron to go onto the ban list page for just a few minutes and scroll down the list of all the broken cards there, particularly the monsters. One thing you'll notice here is that a very large chunk of these cards are not inherently broken on their own. Mass Driver, for example, is actually really shit. Burn for a little damage, that's terrible. However, if you activate this card 30 times in one turn, then we have a bit of a problem. Trishula, on the other hand, is pretty strong, but by 2017 standards is not really game breaking. It's just a decently strong card. Let me give you some perspective on that one. Trishula is limited to 1, as is Artifact Moraltech. We interrupt this broadcast with a recurring reminder that Artifact Moraltech is indeed on the ban list and limited to 1 for no apparent reason whatsoever. For fuck's sake, you can't tell me Moraltech and Trishula are about the same level of power as each other. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I went in a tangent there, ignore that. The point is, Trishula is strong, but not game-breaking. It becomes game-breaking when you use it multiple times a turn. Red Eyes, Hyper Librarian, Reasoning, Hornet, OG Bryanak are all examples of cards that aren't exactly broken and insane until they get used multiple times in one turn for degenerate strategies. On the other hand, I know cards like Lava Vault Chain, Heavy Storm, and Shockmaster would be broken even if they had a once per turn clause. I'm not saying making every card in the game once per turn would be a good fix, because let's face it, the whole point of Insector Hornet was that you could pop multiple times in a turn. Dragonfly, however, I think being able to trigger it 4 times in a turn, maybe they didn't really intend it to do that from the beginning. It's the same with Trishula, same with Red Eyes, Darkness, Metal Dragon. On the other hand, what's going to be the alternative? They will never unban Magical Scientist. Never. It won't happen. So is that really the alternative to these cards? Keep them banned forever and that's it? It's not really much of a legacy there, is it? Even if an Errata to Scientist does destroy the legacy of the card, surely that's better than staying on the list forever, because then it's just sitting on a ban list doing nothing for the rest of our lives. Because that's also a potential alternative as well. Redesign the card completely while making a very distinct reference to its original forefather. What do you think, Errata or Redesign? Personally, I think a mix of both would be a great way to bring back old cards even if they have to become new cards, like Pot of Greed becoming Pot of Desires, or if they have to get a once per turn clause like Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, which I don't think takes away from the card's original design, nor do I think it hurts its legacy in any way. However, using both to the extreme would be a bit too much. I think that using both methods in a very safe and controlled way mixing together, I think would be the best way to tackle old ban list cards. Anyway, join the Discord, subscribe, like, comment, become a patron, and support me for more content sometimes. Until next time, farewell.